You're in for a real treat in this comparison and review of 3 Pono Tenor Ukuleles. That's right, we're going to compare the Mahogany, the Acacia, and the Mango Tenor Ukuleles. Welcome to ukelikethepros. I'm Terry Carter, and I'm just fortunate enough to have all these ukuleles available at the #1 store, store.ukelikethepros.com. And so I decided to do a review. But instead of doing each one individually, we're going to throw them all together so you can see, because they're essentially the same instrument, but they have 3 different woods: mahogany, acacia, and mango wood. Oh, I forgot something. Welcome to ukelikethepros. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on that bell notification. And then throughout this video, if you like one of these, you have one of these, you're digging the sound, you have an opinion, leave a comment below, and then show us a little love by smashing that like button. All right, should we dive into these? I'm going to go over them. They're all the same, as I mentioned. Everything's the same. The dimensions are the same. The sizes are the same. Everything's the same. The only thing that's different is what the bodies of each one of these is made of, which is mahogany, mango, and acacia wood. All right, so we're going to start off with the MT. That's just the mahogany one. And I said, I'll go over the specs on this one, the mahogany one, but then remember, all the other ones are exactly the same. But I will show you all the woods, and then we'll do a side-by-side comparison of all of them. So you can really hear the difference between mahogany wood, acacia wood, and the mango wood. All right, so all of these have a really nice warm sound, and you'll be able to hear that when I A-B them. But a couple things to know: all solid wood, which is really nice about the Pono line. All of their ukuleles are all solid wood. They're made on Java, and then they're flown to Hawaii, and then they're sent to me here in San Diego, store.ukelikethepros.com. All right, so just check this out. This one is all solid mahogany. Now, this particular one, this is their satin finish. And it's really got no frills, so no rosette, no binding, just a pretty, excuse me, I take that back. It does have the rosette, the rope rosette. I was thinking of the binding or abalone or something like that. It just has a nice rope rosette. Sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself, right? All right, then you have the solid mahogany sides as well, and then the back as well. So all really nice, solid wood, which I really like about all the Pono lines. And then I like these kind of keep it simple models. One, it helps keep the price down. They still sound great, and they look just nice and clean on them. All right. Now, the rest of what I'm going to go over here is exactly the same on all of them, but just the different woods here. So we have the solid mahogany neck. You do have the open gear tuners. You have the ebony head plate for the Pono thing. Now, all of them have an 1 3/8 nut, all of them, and then just slightly under 17 inches scale lengths from right here. But I said, everything's the same on these particular models. I also noticed on the neck, they have a little bit of it's a little bit of a cone shape, a little bit. But it's nice and rounded, feels really nice. I like the necks here on the Ponos. They're not super thin, but they're not super thick, but they have a nice kind of something you can grab onto there. All right. So let me go. Let me just play a little bit more of this particular mahogany. I'll grab the other 2 and play them, and then we'll do a back-to-back comparison. Sound good to you? All right, let me know. All right, this one I forgot to mention, they all have high Gs, and this particular model has the clear fluorocarbon strings. All right, this is the mahogany. Let me grab the next one. nice resonance on this one. Now, this is the AT. I love that simple name. MT Mahogany, MT Acacia wood. Exactly the same instrument. The only difference with one is all solid acacia top, sides, and back. And then these actually have the different strings on them. These are the other brand of Pono strings that they have on them. But other than that, exactly the same. So all solid acacia wood. And you'll notice the sounds between all three of them. We'll do that comparison here in a second. But the acacia wood, really a beautiful wood. Part of the, Koa is part of the same family as acacia. And actually, Koa is in the acacia family. This happens to grow a little bit more abundantly in the world, but just a really beautiful wood. I love the satin finish on here. This one, just as I'm hearing it, just has a little bit more of the sprinkling of the treble on this particular instrument. And again, when we ABM, you can really hear the difference between those two. But I don't have to go over anything else because it's exactly the same as the other one. Oh yeah, the MGT, the all solid mango. You gotta love the names, don't you? MGT, so simple. I love it right now. Now, mango wood in general, well, has a distinct look. There's lots of variations of the mango wood and colors and different stuff. But sound-wise, generally tend to be a nice warm wood. Don't forget, we're gonna do a comparison of all three back to back to back right after this. So anyway, you got the solid mango. Again, everything's exactly the same. The rosette, the satin finish. It's just that you have solid mango top, sides, and the back, but everything else, the neck, the tuners, everything else is the same on this one. This one does have a high G on it as well. So, like I said, yeah, mango has generally a nice warm wood, but I want you to decide when we do that final back-to-back. Let me just play a little bit here on this one. Are you ready for the comparison? Back to back to back. We're going to do that right now. Don't forget, all of these are available at my store, store.ukelikethepros.com. And if you just want to get better at the ukulele, just check out my instructional site. That's ukelikethepros.com. Check out our courses, our premium membership, our free stuff, whatever. Come be part of the Uke Like the Pros Nation. All right, we're going to go mahogany, acacia, mango, and I want you to listen and see what you think the difference is, and leave a comment below as I'm playing all these models. right, so there's your comparison of all three of these Pono tenors, the MT, the Mahogany, the AT, the Acacia, and the MGT, the Mango. Which one did you like? They all sound, actually, I mean, they all sound great. They all feel great. They're all really high quality instruments. To me, the Mango sounded the warmest, just kind of had a lot of that nice mid-range sound. It wasn't super loud, but it had just a nice lush sound. Then I thought the Mahogany, I thought the Mahogany was really nice sounding. It had a nice kind of projection to it, but it wasn't too bright, right? It wasn't too trebly. And then the Acacia one, to me, like I mentioned, just has a little bit more of that crispness, a little bit more of that trebly sound than the other two. So that's my thoughts. What do you think? Leave a comment below. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. Don't forget, check out the full Pono line, store.ukelikethepros.com. I appreciate you leaving a comment, smashing that like button, subscribing to the channel, all that kind of good stuff. So thanks for being here. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.